Manx Radio's 1 to 3, tended by Ramsey Garden Centre.
We're going to chat to Peel Pantaloons now. Kayleigh, you were just saying that as you were leaving the business park, it was hailing.
Yeah, which that was fun.
Were conditions all right out there? Let's let people know.
It was a little bit wet on the road, but nowhere particularly icy, if at all. So still seemingly very safe at the moment, thankfully.
Thank you. You didn't know you were going to come in and give us a little weather report, did you?
But well, prepare for everything and all that.
With 1 to 3, absolutely. So we have Kayleigh, we've got Lisa, we've got Victoria, we've got Ellie with us, finding out all about this year's production. I mean, Kayleigh, you come to you first, and when is it?
Mm-hmm. It is very soon. It is the 1st until the 7th of December. We are doing 6 shows on the Sunday, the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 on the Saturday, which is the 7th.
I don't know how you do it, because I mean they are very full on, these shows, and even to do 2 in one day. Lisa, you're directing this year.
I sure
How's
am.
it been going?
It's going really well. I've got a lovely cast that have making my job very, very easy. But I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm doing a good job.
Yeah. Just say yes. Just say yes, everyone. Yeah. I mean, what have been some of the real kind of learning curves for you in directing?
I want to say it's probably listening to what other people, their ideas as well. Listening to the cast. If they've got an idea that might work a little bit better, let's give it a go. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, then we scrap it and go on to something else. I think that's my main learning curve this year, is listening to what other people have got to say in ideas and bits like that.
It sounds like you're a very diplomatic director.
I'm trying.
It sounds like you're doing very well. We haven't even said what it is yet. What is it?
We are doing Alice in Wonderland.
Which is wonderful, because we are also joined by Alice herself. Hello, Ellie.
Hi.
How's it going as Alice?
It's good. It's very, very fun. I think Alice is a really good character, and I've had a lot of fun kind of bringing her to life on stage.
So what is your kind of approach for Alice then? What sort of personality have you given your Alice?
She's very bubbly and very happy and curious and innocent, I think. And I think I see a lot of myself in her in an interesting way. I think she's just very, very calm, but also energetic in a fun way.
I bet you'd love to go on adventures like she does, wouldn't you?
Definitely.
That would be so much fun. This is not your first rodeo, so to speak. How long have you been doing Peel Panto now?
This is my 10th show with the Peel Pantaloons.
So you started when you were how old?
I did my first audition when I was 6, and my first show when I was 7.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable. What was the first one?
It was Old Mother Hubbard.
And what do you remember what you played in Old Mother Hubbard, or was it just sort of back chorus? Or
just chorus, yeah. But I don't remember much of it now.
And what is it about it that keeps bringing you back?
I just love being on stage. I love it so much. And I think the thing with Panto is the family aspect of it, of the cast and stuff. I think we're all very, very close and very tight-knit, and I really like that.
I think that's true, isn't it, Victoria? And you said you have got a number of families in this year.
Yes, quite a number of families, which is lovely to see. And even now, because some of the younger kids, so we've had a family that have been with us for a while, mother and son, but now dad's involved and their youngest is involved as well. So it's lovely. We've probably got about 4 or 5 families on stage, and then even families backstage as well. Which is great. I mean, we're all involved. Ellie's my daughter. I've got our youngest is involved. My husband's up in the sound box. Light and sounding and props, that's another family. Even backstage crew, our family teams as well. So it just makes it such a family. It just adds to that family feeling.
Because that's the thing, it's not just about being on stage, there's all the other elements of it too, the artistry of it as well, and like you said, the tech, the lighting and everything. You're White Rabbit, I believe. You've had a bit of a challenge though.
Yeah, it's not been. This year hasn't gone to plan for me. I had an accident over the summer and I fell down the stairs.
Oh.
I ended up with a dislocated fracture of my right leg, and I had emergency surgery requiring a plate to be put in.
Oh gosh.
So I've been off my feet for 12 weeks altogether. So it's only been in the last couple of weeks I've been allowed to walk, and I've not had a boot on my foot. So I've spent a lot of rehearsal time sat with my leg up, helping out, learning my lines, speaking my lines, but also prompting and pressing buttons for sounds and music. But yeah, it's been more of a challenge because you have muscle memory with remembering where you are when you're saying certain lines and things like that. And that's what I've not had necessarily the opportunity to do much this year. So, but I'm on my feet now, and I've had some rehearsals on my feet, which is good. So hopefully come show week it'll all be good. And costume lady's very happy that she's not making a costume to fit around a boot.
I can imagine. I love it because Lisa came in and said it's quite apt really, because as White Rabbit you've been hopping around.
Yeah, so the result being now that the White Rabbit won't be quite so quick in rushing around as maybe they would have been.
Oh, bless you. Well, Lisa, one of the things about Peel Pantaloons as well is that every year you raise money for charity, don't you?
Yes, we do, yeah. We tend to every year pick a local charity and we use that as our bucket collection at the end of every show. So this year we, as a committee, cast and crew, we've all voted, and this year our charity is Rebecca House. I think it hits for every single one of us that are involved. It's a massive part of everyone's life, and we just want to do what we can to help, and what we do is at the end of our shows, all our profit, we split our profit and we put that towards the charity as well as whatever we collect on the night in our buckets.
That is
so
fantastic.
If you do come along, please help as much as you can, put some change in our buckets that are outside after the show.
Give generously. It makes sense, doesn't it? Because as we're saying, it's very much about families, Peel Pantaloons, which
definitely.
Of course Rebecca House is as well. So that's
they're
really...
very happy with it. I sent them an email the other day and they were over the moon that we had picked them for our charity. We try and make it someone new every year. We try and make sure we've not used the same charity, but it's so hard being on the Isle of Man. And we just thought this year it was very fitting with a lot of us of what we're going through with our families and things like that. So
oh, bless your hearts. Well, that is such a lovely choice. It really is. And I mean, speaking of the family element and the fact there's lots of young people in, who is your youngest this year then?
So our youngest is 7. And then, so the kids group, we've got 10 fantastic children that are split between 2 groups over the week. And then we have our teens that are at high school. And then we also have us lot who are a lot older.
Not older.
Not going to say who the oldest is. I wouldn't like to even think who it is.
Well, interestingly, we've just had a message, which I think is from Lawrence,
Okay.
and maybe Andrew as well, saying, question for the Pantaloons, was it their animal magnetism or the amazing acting skills that won Andrew and Lawrence their roles in the Panto?
Oh.
So that's Lawrence.
Yeah, that definitely is Lawrence. But at their audition, it was just unbelievable.
They're Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
I was sat there laughing my head off the whole time. It was just them through and through. And people that come down and watch the show, they'll see a little change in one of them.
Oh,
He shocked us. He shocked us the other night when he come in and...
Getting into character.
Yeah, very much so. Had a little bit of a change of his appearance. So we do appreciate that.
Well, everyone does go the extra mile, don't they for Peel Pantaloons. So, Kayleigh, if you were going to kind of sum up this year's production to encourage people to come along, how would you sum it up? What kind of energy you're giving this year?
There's so many words that we could use. So many of them have already been described, but it's magical. It is one of the most Christmassy, non-Christmassy pantos ever. There is so much energy from absolutely everybody. It's even just at rehearsals, everyone's, we're all having hugs. We're all just, we're all so together. We all talk to each other. Doesn't matter the age. It's like age doesn't exist. I don't look at Ellie and say, "Oh, you're younger." It's, it's absolutely nothing. Everyone is just family. It's really a very magical time for us at the moment. It's going to be a fantastic show.
And it must be so lovely because we've heard about, how a couple of you've been doing it for quite some time. But you've got new faces this year as well.
We do, which it's not a surprise, but I'd say this year was one of our newest years. We've had people that have never even auditioned, complete new, lots of people from across the island now as well, which is nice because it used to just be me coming from Douglas to Peel, but now there's several. But yeah, it's wonderful. We've had new adults, new kids, new teens. It's a lot of the faces you'll recognise, clearly, but also plenty of new faces as well, which is wonderful.
It's such good fun. I do love Peel Panto, I have to say. Well, Lisa, we're going to play a song, which I think you know what it is, so I'm going to let you just remind people again when and where they can go and see Peel Panto, and then you can introduce the song for us.
So you can get your tickets to watch Peel Pantaloons at the Centenary Centre from the 7th 1st to the 7th of December at Celtic Golden Peel or online at the Centenary Centre website.
And it's only £10, which is a bargain.
Only £10, yeah, and it's such a family show. This is a family-orientated show, a cheap entertainment night. So, yeah. And the song that we're going to play is Dance the Night by Dua Lipa.
Oh, it's a good choice. You might well hear this in the Panto. Thanks as ever, guys. I'd say break a leg, but you've pretty much done that already,
Yeah,
Victoria.
we don't want that again.
Manx Radio's 1 to 3, tended by Ramsey Garden Centre.